closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will. Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. But I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
Edward thinks the way to my heart is philosophical transcendence.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Red means stop, green means go. This is the rule all little girls know.
Compromise? Is that why we came to Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook.
We're just men and women, Alan. You hold yourself to that standard, you'll never be.
What country is there a place for men like me? Men who refuse to say yes to the doubters and the parasites.
Yes, but...
Come on. We haven't got all day.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What do you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
I say you should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're allowed to vote on it.
Funny.
What?
You not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, I thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshments, eh? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
I went through basic with decency.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected...
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any. What brought you to Rapture?
A man.
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
Wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
You need something, friend?
Gone.
Right.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Really?
The center cabochon... Excuse me, sir?
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon.
Right
Cohen
out of her
sends those
coffin in
masks out in
Twilight
some
View.
kind of
Did you
box.
think we wouldn't notice? The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me.
Damn.
You hand the ring back,
Must be
the matter
somewhere
will
else.
remain between you and me.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me! Might be best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
It's temporary.
Where should we look next? Upstairs at the Artist Struggle or Rapture Records straight ahead?
Guten Tag.
Herr Schmidt.
Dr. Steinman told me he uses...
So nice that you found us.
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by Mr. Reinhardt.
Oh, it's lovely.
Gotta find that box. Nothing. Well, only one place left.
Music does something to me. Especially something in this game. It's almost primal, isn't it? Part of us that exists before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music touches us in person.
That we never knew existed.
Yes.
Can you turn it up?
Oh, it's so intoxicating. I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
Frank Fontaine. Now there was a straight shooter. One of us.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons for one reason.
Best quit while you're ahead.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course. Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for
box.
Fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like someone to tell you what it means?
Oh, would you? Oh, I would like so much to understand.
In this piece, Cohen intended to show us the struggle of the great man, condemned to bring the...
There you are, you little son of a bitch.
You see all that?
Yes, in fact. Now, did your companion go...
Oh, what's this one? Oh, please, you've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education? Good. I've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's. Book.
How is Ryan taking all the Fontaines?
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal. No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
Thus...
Stand here, for God's sake!
My muse! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. There's no room in rapture anymore for the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, lady?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions? Yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Cohen, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty! To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Look.
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay.
Hey, you'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. All right, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial, let's see.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt. Look up there.
Could be handy.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
I want the frosted one. Get me frosted.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the frosted! I want
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
What is the greatest lie?
Mr. DeWitt, look.
What is the most vicious obscenity ever perpetrated on
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
Whenever anyone wants others to do their work, they call upon their altruism. Never mind your own needs. Think of the needs of whoever. State. How many catastrophes were launched with the words, crowd who light the torch of strife.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good.
You home? It's mine! It's mine! For all I've done! You treat me like a worn-out shoe!
Ammo, Mr. DeWitt. Take this!
Thanks!
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Kill your cravings at the circus of value! Welcome to the circus of value! No refunds, no returns!
Another burst pipe.
Store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Get up. It's just a fever. Sooner or later, he'll pop right up.
I've been on something of a hiatus.
Mr. DeWitt, splicers.
I didn't mean it, honey.
Who are we?
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
You've been using me this entire time! Washed up! Ah!
Don't disturb things. They'll never be right. See him? You don't belong here!
It's locked.
Sure thing. All yours.
Tonight at 8 o'clock, if you've got the key, it'll fit the lock. I had a very handsome boyfriend once, so big and so strong, but such a dunce. He treated me fair, but he was incapable of greatness. He knew when, but he didn't know where. I want a little love mood to sure. Baby, it's gotta be tonight for sure. Tonight, by 9:30, you'll be putting in some overtime.
Just what the doctor ordered.
How do you stand that? It smells revolting.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak. Parasite, this. And the exaltation of man, that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
The urge to destroy is also
Here you go! Here! Ammo!
The parasite hates three things: free markets, free will, and free men.
I know real well how these buyers think. I get into their heads. They never even see me coming.
Over there! You see him?
They're so close. I gave you my all. Think.
Annihilate!
That's all I have!
Somebody reload this for me.
Look up there. Take your time. I'm fine down here. Eve! Catch!
And it's absolutely nothing to worry about. Like Betty, we live in Raptures, a place of perpetual scientific breakthrough. You'll need to get used to seeing a few strange sights from time to time.
I suppose we are living in the future.
character's gotta come into account. What'd you say? My territory. Mine. It's my time! Mine!
Betty, haven't you heard about the radar range? The latest home advancement for mundane futuristics?
Of my first play, the Herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of canceling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers take my place? An artist once said, "All critics should be assassinated." I just might take him up on that.
Always knew I'd be a star.
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. But once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they cut a less sympathetic figure. Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
Wrinkles or crow's feet get between you and your dreams. Whatever the problem, Dr. Stein has a solution. Come see him at Aesthetic Ideals in the medical pavilion. Dr. Stein will make a new woman out of you. Guaranteed.
Success your dad is? You see how all them fellows look at me?
Fontaine jurisdiction, I'm really mad.
Slow down there, little lady.
Sorry, Jim, but I'm real upset. We came to Rapture to get away from government muscling in on private business people.
You're being married, but Andrew Ryan take control of anything. The government will just assume stewardship of Fontaine Futuristics until all of Frank Fontaine's crimes and betrayals against the people of Rapture are sorted out. Pretty soon, everything will be back to normal.
Really? Well, that's a weight off my shoulders.
Remember, Mary, doubting the council only emboldens bandits.
Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
Come intellectual. You must wait.
Need this, Eve? You need this!
Offering you a hand of charity has their other hand in your pocket. Every man for himself. It's the Rapture way.
What's the matter, Frank?
It's this thinning hair, Jim. Every day there's less and less.
You know the problem's not in your hair, it's in your genes.
Hey, I don't go in for all that.
It's locked.
Let me have a look.
Not safe.
Shows you what your buddy knows. Called genetic horizon.
Ready.
Trial of mission. Which is not only gives you a full head of thick hair, but 100%
Full head of hair. And 100% safe. Maybe it's time for me to get a little fresh air.
I keep dropping audio diaries in the pneumo tubes like a message in a goddamn bottle, hoping one will get through and someone will save me. If you get this, send help. I'm holed up in the shoe storeroom. The code's 0928.
Irresponsible! Totally irresponsible! Your hands are filthy!
Help me out with this lock?
Come on. Give me something challenging. There you go.
You can't talk to me like that. Show me some respect.
Lloyd, stop that right now!
Done here.
Who's that, man?
How long you been too nervous?
I got ammo!
Without the Come! Let's test your metal!
Heartless. That's what this town is. All my audio diaries begging for rescue came back unread, marked return to sender, insufficient postage.
People just like me. Let him a break.
That's all I have right now.
Why?
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
It looks like the plasma department is back that way. I'm sure we'd find something useful there.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
Seems easy enough. All done.
Why, I'd never mollycoddle my little man.
Still looking! Found me! Mr. DeWitt, here!
That'll do.
Run to the police station. Do what I say. Just who do you think you are?
Why did Ryan lock up all of Fontaine's followers in a department store?
He needed somewhere to put Fontaine's buttonmen. Why not shut down the competition in the bargain?
But I thought Andrew Ryan was all about free markets and open competition.
All those ideas lose their luster when the quarterly earnings come in and you find the other guys eating your lunch. Either way, Fontaine's dead.
Freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
Think you can crack this one open?
Keep a lookout.
Frank Fontaine called me in the other day. Me, Ray Lardner. Says trouble's coming and he's passing out special plasmids to all his best guys. I mean, it's an honor, but man, I started getting these shingles all over. Skin's discolored. Like when a guy's about to lose a limb, you know? and I can't seem to pile on enough clothes. I hate to ask, but is this happening to everybody?
Just a star. Here.
Unless I say so. Got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
By himself. A man.
You got me his patsy.
I haven't found anything.
Got it.
Give me a piece of that.
What is the greatest lie ever created? What is the most vicious obscenity perpetrated on mankind? Slavery. Now,
Watch it. We've got company.
whenever anyone wants others to do their work,
Eve! Catch Mr. DeWitt!
Doing orders, all right.
think of yourself. It's the king and country crowd who light the torch of destruction. Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no refund. Chain humanity to an endless cycle of billions and
Where'd it go? Put it upward.
Mr. DeWitt, the plasmid? Have you forgotten what we came for?
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
Give me a second. It's done.
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
strongest that survive, but the fittest. Those most capable of change. A good start is thinking
Careful.
for yourself.
They don't know.
No hell catches for you and I!
Think I broke
ammo, Mr. DeWitt.
All right. I know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
Then why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
Open it!
That.
I've always been there for you!
Sure thing.
Do it. Now!
There. Take it! On it.
Feel better already.
You thought the whole ice sculpture fiasco was just gonna bounce off you, didn't you, Ryan? Well, you ain't made of rubber. You got your circus of values selling your goods, security devices protecting your property. You think you own them, but you don't. I'm learning how to turn your creations against you. I promise you one thing. Machine gun bullets don't bounce.
I'll shoot you.
Mr. DeWitt. If Sally's not your daughter, what's she to you? Why risk life and limb?
It's part of the job.
You owe me no explanation.
She's just another orphan. After Fontaine went down, City was lousy with him.
And?
I don't know. You have a reason for every stupid thing you've ever done? She started showing up, looking peaked. For me to feed the brat. Should have known she would never leave.
How did you lose her?
It's none of your business.
Something about you doesn't sit right.
Yes?
Wouldn't peg you as the rapture type. Not even a little.
If you mean I have no interest in joining the Andrew Ryan book club, you'd be right. Just another set of fanatics with a different set of books.
I gamble.
What?
You asked me how I lost Sally. I gamble. Took her somewhere kids got no business being. I was winning. In a place like that, you don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are. But the million-dollar question is, what's she to you?
I have an interest in reuniting you with her. Isn't that reason enough?
Let's hope Cohen was on the level when he said this is where we'd find Sally.
I can only imagine what they would do with a child in a place like this.
Cohen's halfway to Splicetown. Probably thought putting a child in prison would be high art.
The sooner we find her, the better.
Come on out
Sally!
of there! Papa's got all sorts of plans. Now you come out and take your medicine.
Sally! Come out of there!
I can't see her.
What are you doing?
This is a schematic for the venting system. It shows there are more vents like this one in electronics, the bistro, returns, the book department, and the appliance show floor.
So?
If she's in there, there are only 6 vents she can come out of. Now there are 5. All these vents are connected to the central heating unit. If we close them off and turn the heat up, she'll be forced out through the central exhaust. It's the only exit.
You want to burn her alive?
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Look, either we find her, or one of those splicers will.
All right. Where are the other vents?
Up ahead.